Saw the film, didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
Blown away.
Oh, good.
The complexity, it just went straight to my heart. And I was definitely on a ride. It was very, very well done. And this is your directorial debut, so congratulations.
Thank you so much. Great,
And
thank you.
I am interested because this film is loaded. I mean, it's a tough film. It's very complex. It's very compelling. With all of that going on, what was important to you in your process?
Well, it was. I suppose it starts off as being quite pure and simple. I was drawn to I'm a father, and I was drawn to this father, and I'm a father of girls. I've got 4 girls, and the Swede has a daughter, Mary, and so there was things in their relationship that just touched me very deeply, and I felt like I recognized things in it. I don't have any of the experience of the the enormity and the tragedy that they go through in their story, but there was something about the essence of this man that I had to play. I felt like I had to play him. And then when it got to this point where I felt the film I was attached for 3 or 4 years as just the actor. And then when it got to a point where I felt the film may not happen, it was my wife that said to me, you should, I've wanted to direct for years. I've never found a story that I felt that was the right story for me. And she opened my eyes to the fact that I should maybe think about directing this one. And I went, oh my goodness, she's right, And so I did a lot of soul searching about it, and I was trying to be very honest with myself about, you've got a responsibility if you direct to the people you're going to be working with, and I didn't want to fail. I think that's what we're scared of, isn't it? Always. And but I thought when I really looked in my heart, I thought, no, I do see this story, I do feel it, and I'm ready to try and make that step into what I've always wanted to do, which is to direct. And here we are.
This is definitely a story about the journey of a family and their brokenness. How did your character, the Swede, deal with the brokenness? Because everybody dealt with it so differently.
Yes.
And I loved how he had that grit. And
yeah. There's something about him, and it could be a strength, and it's also his downfall. I mean, that's what's really interesting about this story and about Philip Roth's novel is there are so many different sides to everything. It's quite, like you say, it's very complex, and I wanted to mirror Philip Roth's writing in a way with the movie where I didn't want to tell you what to think. I didn't want to bring the music in and like you can do in movies where you really lead the audience. You tell them. I wanted things to be more open than that, so you can understand Mary, you can understand Dawn at the end of the story. You can see. And the thing about the Swede is, you're right. He sort of holds on to this idea of rightness and moral upstandingness, and he feels responsible for everybody. And if he can just hold everything together, everything will be fine. But it's not true. It doesn't work that way for him. And really, what happens in the end is he doesn't survive his daughter. He doesn't. His wife has a future because she allows herself to fall apart and she allows herself to rebuild, and he doesn't. And so you can look at that as being his strength, but I also think of it as being his weakness too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
yeah.
And that's the dance of this movie. You'll watch it and then you'll talk about it.
Yeah, good.
For sure.
I hope so.
Made in Hollywood.
Thanks for watching this interview. As always, don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comment section below. For the next Made in Hollywood interview, click right here. Do it. Click it.